Oh boy, una never hear. Our sister, Kayamata seller, JARUMA, she don't come out, come talk the talk. When we dey tell una for this social media, those of us when they see the things, una will say, they lie, and lie. Right now, Kayamata seller, JARUMA, he don't call accept. The fact say, he be dey take the take. He dey take the ROUG. He said, now somebody introduced her into taking it. He said, now one billionaire wife will be her friend. Now he talk her into taking it. When he come, be say they come carry her go rehab. He said, even the late Dr. Anu, when just died recently, when they do BBL for babe, he said that one joined too. Omo, story idabrata. This matter when I tell now, so now popular blogger stroke journalist Stella Dimikokos now in tell the matter too. Omo, things they happen. This life, everybody need to take careful. He said that's why the first say she be strong woman. He not say he not supposed to put hand for those things. Make una come see how the woman they engineer her, talk her into taking those things. When be say she almost her sense it disappear. Make una come hear matter. Not be me one narrate the whole story to una. Make una hear about herself. Wait till una think concerning this matter. Make una put up for the comment section. Oh yeah, let's listen together. Ooh.
Hi everyone, this is a Stella Domingo exclusive. I can only do this for SDK. So what happened, it actually started with the poor billionaire's wife, you know. When the friendship started, a lot of people warned me, and like people were like, she does drugs, so I should be careful so that she doesn't initiate me, you know. So I jokingly said, oh, something I didn't do in secondary school, something I didn't do in university, is it now after getting married and after having kids that I'll do it, you know. So I just laughed it off. I didn't take it serious. I'll be like, no, you guys don't worry, I'll be safe. And yeah, like the way people said, okay, so she does loud, that's the drug that she takes. So, and just like people predicted, you know, she was like, everything I'm going to say in this Stella Domingo exclusive, I'm going to post on my page videos so that you can see petitions to the IG of police, and then those I sued to courts and stuff like that, everything. So as we're going, I'm going to be uploading everything so that you can see. So it first initially started with the drinking of alcohol. I'm a Muslim, so I can't drink alcohol, so I'm going to post a video where she's like, no, Jeremy, you have to drink this, Queen J, you have to drink this alcohol, you have to drink it, you have to drink it, you know. She kept on trying to pass it over to me, and no, you have to go, you know. And I did all my best to like wiggle my way out of the situation, and I know, you know, now I can't drink, I'm a Muslim and stuff like that, so that one passed. So normally days when she's like, oh, like maybe she passes loud to me, and I'm like, no babe, I'm good, thanks. I wasn't judging her then, I still don't judge her now, you know. So everybody has their own situation. This is my own story, and this is how everything started. So one day I went over to visit her, and then I saw like all of them with a lot of balloons, and in my head I was wondering, what are grown adults doing with balloons, you know. And then she was like, yo Quinja, you need to try this, so she did the instrument, you know, and then she blew up the balloon, and then she put it in my mouth, and she said, just inhale it, just breathe it in. And I did, and guys, I just felt like half of my brain just died. I was standing, so I started falling to my knees. I was falling like gently, gradually to my knees, and then my mouth shifted to the left, and then I started drooling, you know. So I just, when I go on my knees, I just lay down on the ground, and you know, I didn't even know where I was, like how, you know how it is. And then she was like, yeah, that's it, that's the feeling, that's the first time I felt that. This is what happens to everyone the first time you do it, but by the time you do it like 4 times, 5 times, you're gonna get used to, your system will get used to it, and then you're gonna become a professional. So after a while, after I got myself back from the floor, I was really upset because I told her that, you know, I refused to take alcohol from her, I refused to take loud from her. So I was really upset that she still had to find a way to give me the balloon, you know. And then I'm my mother's only child, so I've always been afraid of doing this, like since secondary school and university. It's like, it's gonna kill my mom, it's gonna kill my mom, you know. I'm an only child, so I can't afford to like take any chances and stuff like that. So I was so mad. And then that was when I left. That was the last time I spoke to her face to face, like live, like in person. I was so upset, and I never spoke to her again after that. So I left. I left angrily. Then a few months later, there was a doctor. We saw a news on news platforms that someone went for BBL, and everybody was so angry with the doctor. They said her name is Dr. Anu, that Dr. Anu was quack, you know, she's not a good doctor, she killed someone and stuff like that. So she reached out to me on Instagram. I had never met her before, never spoken to her before. She reached out to me on Instagram DM, and she's like, oh Jaruma, look at everything that's happening. It's such, like, I can't believe it, this person died, it wasn't my fault, like that. So I just like consoled her. I said, oh, don't worry, everything will be fine. I was in Dubai then. So I decided to come to Nigeria, and then when I came to Nigeria, she was the first person to come and see me. So when she came to see me, it was the same thing, you know, the same crying and everything. She felt so bad about the person dying and how everybody's attacking her. Oh, Jaruma, they're trying to bring me down, they're trying to bring down my business and tarnish my image. And I said, don't worry, everything's going to be okay, because even the best doctors in the world have had patients that have died. You know, life and death is in the hands of the creator and stuff like that. So we talked in general, we talked about life, we talked about business, we talked about relationships, marriages, divorce, kids and everything. And she was like, babe, if I do an injection for you, you know, you're going to sleep like you've never slept before. You're going to forget all your problems. And I'm like, oh, you don't mean it? She's like, yeah. So, you know, she's a medical doctor, so I didn't really think anything negative of it, right? And then she was like, bring your hand, bring her. I was sitting on the couch, and then she was like, come to your bed, come and sit on my bed, come and sit on my bed. I sat on my bed, and then she took my hand, and then she pushed in the injection. And the moment she started the injection, I just felt something from the back of my neck, like this, down to my shoulder, back of my shoulder. Like, you know, like the body had felt something it had never felt before. And as she was doing it, I was just like collapsing, like going down to my bed. And then I was knocked out, you know. So I don't want to like exaggerate it or so, but I think I was knocked out for like, it's really very difficult for me to talk about it, very emotional, you know. It's serious trauma for me. It's not something I want to talk about, and like I can only do this for SDK, Stella Jamikopo. She's the only one I can like do this for, you know. So it's such a terrible experience, and you know how I was trapped into it, you know. So I was knocked out for like 2 weeks, you know. I wouldn't like I would turn around, maybe Maltina, bite bread, you know, but I could not like get up from the bed or sit down or like stand on my feet for like 2 weeks. So that was just how it started. It's actually a very long story. I'm gonna give it more like in details, but this is like the first maybe 8 minutes or 12 minutes for SDK. And then, you know, that was it. And then after 2 weeks, I was able to get myself back, and I was like trying to go to work, check the factory, the workers, my staff and everything like that. And after like 3 weeks, I think something had happened, and I just said to myself, oh, I don't think I want to deal with this, I just want to rest and I want to sleep. And then I now called her, that's Dr. Anu, and I think I sent her like to 820k. That was the first time I had actually purchased it from her. And then she came and she did some rounds for me of the injection and stuff like that, and then that was it. And then I just like started spiraling down. I just didn't even care about going to work anymore. I didn't want to walk. It was just about, you know, the injections. Such a terrible experience, very difficult experience. You haven't seen me in like 3 years, you know, so I had to like take 3 years off to get well, and then take a very long break. So that's how it started, and then it was spiraling down and spiraling down. I didn't want to walk, I didn't want to do anything. It was just all about that. And then when I tried to stop, I became very sick. I started vomiting and purging, and my body would be shaking like I have like a fever or malaria or typhoid. Like I would become very sick, and then the only time you would get well is if you do the injection again. It's very difficult to talk about. Such a terrible experience. It's something I don't ever want to remember in my life like that. It's terrible experience. Yeah. So I would get really sick, so I had to go back and do the injection again. And then there was something else I wanted to tell you about that, about falling sick and everything. So at a point, so when you do it, you get well, you feel better, then you don't sleep. And when you wake up from sleep, you feel just so sad and just so depressed and just so fed up, right? So I just got tired of it, and then so this is what happened. So I'll show you, like, when you have malaria, so one glass is called one ampoule. So one ampoule stopped working, I started doing 2 ampoules, 2 stopped working, I started doing 3 ampoules, 3 stopped working, I started doing, so when I did 5, I started, like jacking, and foam was coming out of my mouth, my eye was going back. Subhanallah. My eyes were, the black was going back, you could only see the white. Foam was coming out of my mouth, and like when you have epilepsy and they have to put like a spoon in your mouth. So they didn't put a spoon in my mouth, so I chewed my mouth and my tongue. So by morning it was like really swollen everywhere.
My darling people, we don't hear Jaruma talk. What's it make her not fit mention the billionaire's wife name? How come na only Dr. Anu na if he mention? Now that one be the person when you go fee give woto to. What of the billionaire's wife? You not get name? From the comment section, when they read through, people they want to lay accusing finger on our beautiful girl, Regina Daniel. Make una come up body. As now they see Regina Daniel, she be like person when they take anything. Make una not drag this young girl into this matter. The only thing JARUMA needs to tell the world, make him mention the billionaire wife name when he encourage her into taking the thing when he take. When he be said they can't carry her go rehab. Until she tells the world, and that time we go know say yes, she know what she dey do, because we don't understand why you dey talk half story. You not talk how it dey. Or now because the late Dr. Anu don't pass on. So you need to tell us exactly what happened. And from the comment section as well, una go equally see say people they give woto to JARUMA, say she is an adult. Nobody go feel force you to take what you don't want take. You be adult, you fit tell them say you know what do. You equally make mention of the fact say right from time you stayed away from those things. Say you know what it dey. But how come when be say you don't come be adult and you come be woman of your own, when be say you be public figure? So why did you not tell Dr. Anu and the billionaire's wife say they take those kind of things? So the aspect of you trying to lay blames on people, they say is uncalled for. You just needed to just own up, say you don't know how you enter the matter. You need to own up to let people know, say yes, you have made a mistake. Say you don't repent. So now they lay blame on anybody, say and somebody push you into doing it. My darling people, that is what it is. Whatever is your opinion concerning the matter, when I turn that for now, make una put them for the comment section. I come in peace. Bye everyone.